McLean. Let's take it up with former federal prosecutor Joseph Moreno. Joe, is this a problem for Ford? This is a real circus hall of mirrors. We've fallen through the looking glass on this one, right?
You're not kidding, Liz. I mean, we've gotten he said, she said on top of he said, she said.
Right.
I mean, we're getting to a point where it's going to be almost impossible. And I think both camps will just retreat into who they believe, whether you believe Judge Kavanaugh or you believe Dr. Ford. And the rest of it's going to be white noise. I mean, this goes to the heart of things, though, how this process has been so mismanaged. This evidence, if it was ever to come up, should have come up months ago had this been handled properly by the Democrats on the Senate Judiciary Committee. Instead, they chose to sit on this. It dropped on the 11th hour, and now we have the spectacle that we're seeing unfold currently. We have to wrap this up. We have to do it in a respectful, quick, thorough way. Otherwise, this will continue.
Yeah, you point out an irony. It's well taken that the accusation is the Democrats sat on Ford's allegations for months and now want an investigation at the 11th hour. Okay, here, let's move on to this. Anti-Trump attorney Michael Avenatti emerging with fresh, new, anonymous allegations against Kavanaugh amid growing questions over the credibility of his other client, Julie Swetnick. Now, Avenatti is tweeting out a sworn statement from this anonymous accuser reading, quote, during the years 81, 82, I witnessed firsthand Brett Kavanaugh, together with others, quote, spike the punch at house parties I attended with Quaaludes and or grain alcohol. I understood this was being done for the purpose of making girls more likely to engage in sex acts and less likely to say no. So what are we supposed to believe? An unnamed, anonymous woman? Is that a credible source when Julie Swetnick, the other client, is being scrutinized for backtracking, seeming to backtrack on her initial claims?
These are serious allegations, and they're being put forth in the most unserious way possible, right? If there is any credence to criminal allegations against someone, they should be walked into the Montgomery County Police Station, and a police report should be filed. They should be provided to the Senate, and then the Senate should be allowed to consider them and decide if there's any credibility. To tweet out anonymous allegations that are being clearly dribbled out on the 11th hour again. I mean, look, this was right on cue, and this will continue to happen unless this process is wrapped up.
But that's the point. You make an important point. Why not go to the police, right? I mean, that's the question that has to be answered. Why, Michael Avenatti, aren't your clients going to the police? Why, Christine Ford, aren't you going to the police? Instead, you're notifying, lawyers who like the spotlight, and you're notifying the Washington Post first, right? I mean, Joe, isn't that the question that needs to be asked and answered?
It's a legitimate question. Look, Dr. Ford had her reasons for why she didn't come forward. I'll respect that. I mean, she gave an explanation. That is not the case with Mr. Avenatti's clients. They're alleging systemic gang rapes across a period of time with allegedly multiple witnesses and multiple victims.
Yeah, but those allegations, forgive me, got Jeff Flake to say, you know what, we need another FBI one-week investigation. Do you know what I mean? That Avenatti's clients, who are now backtracking, got Jeff Flake to delay it a week, right?
Yeah, well, look, there's two motives here, right? Delay and taint. They've gotten the delay. They'll continue to try to get the delay, and then if Avenatti does not get what he wants, he will say the process was tainted, and therefore none of it should be believed.
Joe, great to see you. Come back soon.
Thanks, Liz. Good to be here.